Welcome to video 5.7b, another example with the most descriptive name for a quadrilateral. All right, so this is now example 2. What is the most descriptive name for quadrilateral ABCD with the following vertices? A, B, C, and D. Again, it's the same 5-step procedure. Step 1 is the rough sketch I've done over here. Now in this example, I'm going to try to find the slopes by the rise over run method, just in case you find that easier. So what I've done is I've just kind of outlined the rise and the runs for each one of these sides of the quadrilateral. Okay, so again, let's check this first, see if we're a parallelogram. All right, so let's find the slope of AB. So I'm just going to do rise over run. Right away, I know that it's falling down. It had better have a negative slope. So I'll just start here and go here. So 2 going down to -6, that's 8 units downwards. -4 going to 0, that's 4 units going rightwards. So my slope would be rise over run, which would be -8 over +4, which would be -2. Okay, let's do the same thing for CD. I'll start here and end here. Again, it's going to be falling down, so a negative slope. So the rise, it goes from 6 down to -2. That's actually 8 units down. The run from 4 to 8, that's a run of 4. So again, a run of 4 and down there. -8 over 4, -2, same slope. Therefore, those sides are parallel. Right now, I only know it's a trapezoid. Let's check the other sides. Okay, for AD, okay, it's going to have a positive slope. It goes from -6 up to -2. That's 4 units up. It goes from 0 to 8. That's 8 units over. Okay, so the rise over run would be 4 over 8, which equals 1/2. Again, I'll box these slopes. That's what I'm going to be testing in or grading in your quizzes and tests. BC over here, let's do the rise from 2 up to 6, that's 4. From -4 to 4, that's 8. Again, it's going to be positive. So rise over run, 4 over 8 equals 1/2. Oh, those slopes are the same. Same slope, therefore parallel. Now that I've got both pairs of opposite sides parallel, we're a parallelogram. Both pairs, opposite sides parallel, therefore parallelogram. Okay, now let's check to see if we're a rectangle. I've got to check consecutive sides. Again, I'll just check side AB. Let's see where that, here's AB and BC. Okay, so I'm checking to see if that's a right angle. All right, so AB was -2 and BC was 1/2. Those consecutive sides do have opposite reciprocal slopes. So opposite reciprocal slopes, therefore perpendicular, therefore right angle, therefore we're a rectangle. Okay, now I know I'm a rectangle. Let's check to see if it's a rhombus. For a rhombus, remember, we check the diagonals and see if those slopes have opposite reciprocals. I took the liberty of doing that already. Slope AC was 3. Slope BD was -1/3. Those are opposite reciprocals. Opposite reciprocal slopes, therefore perpendicular diagonals. Therefore, right now, we're a rhombus. So if we're a parallelogram and a rectangle and a rhombus, specifically a rectangle and a rhombus, we are a square. Since both rectangle plus rhombus, we are a square. And that would be your final answer to this question. So there you have it. Another example using slopes to find the most descriptive name for the quadrilateral.